Hello, and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. What are we looking at today? All right, well, if I told you that there is a 5th edition adventure coming out next month for, well, Amazon has the hardcover for $39.92, and you can save an extra $2.45 when you apply a coupon. List price is $49.95. But hey, you could get a limited edition box set of this adventure for the mere price. The low act now price of $499. Wouldn't you just have to jump on that shit? Listen, I'm not kidding. I know there's a huge selection or huge portion or a large portion, I mean, it's not huge, but a large portion of gamers are into collectible editions. But the Beetle and Grimm's Platinum Edition for Waterdeep Dragon Heist is going to be $499 fucking dollars. Now, what do you get in this that the book, the hardcover book that you can get for less than $40 at Amazon, shipped? Why would you pay basically $500 for the same adventure? Well, of course, it's got this beautiful faux leather looking box. So, I mean, that's got to be a selling point, right? Everybody loves their faux leather. I don't, for all I know, it could be real leather. I mean, for $500, you should be giving me a living cow along with it. Not that I want one, but I'm just saying. Well, okay, they deconstruct the module. So instead of having your adventure in one hardcover book, you instead get it in 8 smaller, no cover books, it looks like, or soft cover books. Okay, all right. Then they give you the important maps and all of the major artwork on individual pages. So I guess if you wanted to show your players the actual artwork, you could do so. Oh, and it comes with the custom DM screen. And you know what? The custom DM screen, the artwork looks great. That's fine and fucking dandy. But less than 40, $500. Less than 40, 500 fucking bucks. All right. It includes minis. They are going to include 22 minis. 2 are 50 millimeters. The other 20 are 25 millimeters. They show you a picture of one, which looks to be a beholder. It looks pretty damn cool. Yeah, it doesn't look $500 fucking dollars cool. Am I cursing a lot in this episode? Yes, I am. Because $500 is a lot to spend on one fucking adventure just to say that you can. All right. We're not done. There's more in this box. Oh, by the way, if you were backing the Fantasy Trip Kickstarter for $60, you get a box with 2 smaller boxes, and this box is going to be packed with shit. But let's not even go there because we're talking a $500 box, so obviously it's better. Battle maps. Now, not that I don't use battle maps really, and there's nothing so far in here that says, "Hey, we can help you as a VTT gamer." But these battle maps at the show are isometric, top-down, city streets. But all right, it's Waterdeep. I understand that. You gotta. But like the middle map basically shows very little street. So I don't know how you're going to use this in game when really the only space for characters to use is to run around the outside of these buildings on a map that is much higher than it is long. So it's not 8.5 by 11. maybe it's 2 8.5 by 11s joined along the 11-inch height, and then whatever. I don't fucking know, but yeah. All right. They include encounter cards because apparently you can't be bothered to look that up in your hardcover book. That would be 1/12 the price of this, 1/13, 1/12. Bonus artwork that you can hand out to your players. Okay. Custom handouts. And not listen, I like handouts. I really do. I would assume that these custom handouts are also available in the hardcover. You would have to, I guess, photocopy them to be able to hand them to your players. So for that convenience factor, the extra $460 some odd dollars is almost cheap, right? What else? Legacy maps. All right, we're giving you 2 large canvas maps. Now, this shit is cool. I love canvas maps. They're giving you one of Waterdeep, and the other one they can't tell you about because they got to be secretive. Because telling you what's in the box that you're going to be spending $500 on, no, we're going to be secretive with that. Better to surprise you. It's like Christmas. And you know when you were a kid and you knew what you wanted and you unwrapped all your presents and you didn't get all what you wanted and you were depressed. Something tells me at $500, I'm not going to be getting all that I want. Bonus encounters. Okay. 4 bonus encounters. How large is a bonus encounter? 1 page, 4 page, 8 pages? It's an encounter. It's not a bonus adventure. It's all right. Custom player characters. 6 fully realized characters custom made for Waterdeep with backgrounds that will help to connect them to the campaign to come. Use and supplement an existing party, replace a tragically deceased character, or just create a new party from scratch. If I'm creating a new party from scratch, but then I'm really not creating it from scratch because you're giving it to me. It's like saying that, here's 6 cookies. Oh, that's awesome. You gonna eat them? Like, yeah. Well, now you just made them from scratch. No, you fucking gave them to me. A faction insignia. I've no idea. Dragon coins, whatever. Set of 4 other hand cholo items we can't tell you about. So they're including some little metal tchotchkes in here, and from D&D licensee Hand Cholo, CHOLO, and yeah, I mean, you get a description of D&D Beyond. Wow. Okay. If you're already spending $500 on this box set, something tells me that, oh my God, yes, you are already a subscriber to D&D Beyond. I don't know. An Adventurers League certificate. Which means what you do in Waterdeep doesn't stay there. You've been warned. I'm guessing that your home adventure gets to level you up in the Adventurers League. I don't know. I find this almost grossly disgusting. And yes, companies like Frog God Games do. Some of the Kickstarters have included leather covers in the past, metal covers. That's fine and dandy. You're paying for a collectible. I do obviously get it. And a lot of times, yeah, that book that was going to cost you $100 could now be, I don't know, $250 with the leather cover. But this is a book that you can get on Amazon for less than $40, and $500. And I'm going to say this: it looks like you can only get this from Beetle and Grimm's. You got to pre-order it through them, And if you can only get it through Beetle and Grimm's, it obviously means that you're not going to be getting any kind of Amazon discount on this. It's not like it's going to be like, well, it's normally $4.99, but on Amazon you can get it for $3.89. No, it ain't happening. Don't even expect that. Yes, I'm sure it will sell. Now I'm wondering, since it's pre-order and the adventure itself is coming out next month, September 18th, so just over a month away as I'm recording this. I'm not sure when this $500 special edition, because you can pre-order it. Let's see, take my money. Buy now, ships in November. All right. So not only do you have to wait about a month and a half to 2 months after the adventure goes live in its regular format, you're spending $499 for the pleasure, the privilege of waiting an extra 2 months. Now, I understand part of why it's buy now and ships later is I'm going to guess that there's not going to be much of an overrun on number of Waterdeep Dragon Heist Platinum editions that are made. If there are 95 pre-orders, I'm going to guess that maybe you, as a manufacturer, 105, 110 altogether. I mean, there isn't going to be much of a market for hobby shops to put a $500 box set on their shelf. And I'm also guessing that the only way anybody's making a profit off this is if you leave out the middleman. You can't be going through a distributor. You'd have to be buying directly from the Pandemonium warehouse and Beetle and Grimm's. So I don't know. I just blows my mind, man. Blows my mind. In any case, hey, I'll include the link so you guys can and gals can look at this and decide for yourself if this is something that you wish to add to your gaming collection or not. And I'll include the link for the Amazon release. Well, the Amazon link for the hardcover release that comes out 2 months earlier than the limited edition, platinum edition. Rob you blind, but I'm sure it's going to be a heavy box because there's a lot of metal in there. Yeah, I woke up grumpy today, folks. I apologize. All right. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening. And if you are on iTunes, I'll thank you in advance if you give us a rating or give us a review. God bless. Stay safe. Roll your dice well. And I will check in with you all again tomorrow. Or it might actually be just after midnight. We'll see. I'm up early in the morning and then I'm on the road. If I don't get something up probably late tonight, it's going to have to be early in the morning or it won't happen until the afternoon-ish. All right. Later. Bye-bye.